Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel, and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel for those of you who are new. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to read for you again. This reading is intended for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart where you feel like romance is important to you. I would also recommend you check out your Sun and Moon, Rising, and Venus and other signs as well to get additional messages. And if you're watching for Taurus, you're probably going to want to reverse the roles. I don't know why energy works that way, but it'll feel like I'm talking to you about your Taurus. So Taurus, I'm looking at your love life for the month of April. You might be dealing with an Aries because I've done Aries reading already. And they had some similar oracle cards. They got fear and they also got games in the reverse. Or you could have Aries in your chart, so you might want to check out the Aries reading. Now, this month, you're really feeling yourself, and I'm going to tell you why. It looks like there's two people that are very interested in you, interested in being in your space. I feel like maybe one of these people is someone that you have not spoken to for a while. The other person looks like somebody that you're already dealing with. Now, I think that you're definitely going to have a decision to make this month because it seems as though you're going to have to cut one person out of your life if you want to move the connection forward with someone else, right? This is kind of the energy of somebody really wanting to work with you, wanting for a situation to not be over. I feel like the person that's coming through in your energy has done some thinking about you, thinking about maybe some of the things that you wanted from them in the past. And they want to talk about why things didn't work or how they could get back in your life is kind of what this is looking like to me. There's going to be a decision though, because I'm seeing a 10 of Pentacles in your spread for what all of this is creating. And it looks like after a period of really reflecting on what you want and who you want, you'll be moving into the possibility of having a commitment this month. Now, if you're not already committed, if you are already committed, this may come as kind of a surprise to you that this person is wanting to explore the possibility of having something with you, because it seems like in the past this person had issues around maybe not being ready for commitment, not knowing what they wanted. Now this person is coming in and they're like, hey, I want to see where this could go. So with this deserted card, I feel like the issue here is, who are you going to leave behind this month, right? Because it's almost like this is you're trying to hold on to everything and everyone. And even though you really like the attention that you're getting from multiple people this month, deep down, you do know that you're going to have to make a choice. Now, wherever you are currently, we do have intimacy in the reverse. And so you could be in a situation where perhaps the intimacy is not the same as it was with your other person. So I feel like that's something that you're going to be really thinking about. You will not be confused for long though, okay? There's something about this offer that you're receiving where I think the hesitation really comes from having to let someone down, okay? Because this seems kind of like an offer that you would really want to take. The issue is like, what do I do with this other person, right? Now with this impasse, this is an obstacle, and this was an obstacle that was in your life to kind of protect you from something. It could be that this was a distraction, someone you were dealing with because you missed this other person. I feel like that's getting removed this month. Now you do have an opportunity to look at some of the feelings that perhaps you've packed away, right? If this is a relationship that hasn't worked and you've moved on, maybe you haven't been feeling your feelings about that situation. I feel like you're going to be kind of unearthing that this month, right? You're going to be really thinking about, what are the possibilities? Where could this go? Is it going to go in the same direction as last time around? Or have we both changed? Have we both grown, right? I feel like in a lot of ways, this feels like something that perhaps you had given up on. But with this coming back around, I think you're going to be a little bit surprised, because it almost seems like the person that you're trying to deal with now, you were hoping that they would change And then instead of them changing, you actually manifested back someone that you've dealt with in the past that had qualities similar to what you want. Okay. So kind of an interesting reading. It does look like you're going to end up solidifying something this month, but you will have a choice between two people. Now, something you might want to think about is the person that you're dealing with. It looks like you're going to have to shut out one of these people, and someone is going to be really upset with you. Okay. But your obstacle is the 7 of Cups. So that's kind of that confusion we were talking about, having so many choices that you may get sidetracked, right? Now, as far as your advice, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is talking about what's stable, right? What's solid? What is it that, I guess I feel like your feelings, because your opportunity is the Page of Cups in the reverse. Not only do you have an opportunity to reject someone this month, but I feel like you need to get in touch with your feelings. Where do you feel safe? Okay. Because I feel like initially you're going to be feeling really good that somebody is paying attention to that perhaps was not in the past. You're going to be revisiting things that you walked away from. But at the end of the day, who do you feel like you could really grow with? Who do you feel like you're most compatible with? And I feel like those are the questions that you're really going to be thinking about this month. Is it worth it to go back in time and stop everything I'm doing to revisit this situation? Now, for each of you, the answer is going to be something different. For some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to keep working on what I've been working on. For others of you, you're like, I guess that as I've been doing what I'm doing now, I'm starting to see that this isn't what I want as much as this other person that's now coming back into my life, right? So it'll depend on who you are. It'll depend on what you want. I'm going to pull you an Angel Answers card to get some more information. And then I'm going to look in the extended reading. Because you had 2 people coming through, there's something better. You had 2 people coming through, so it'll be kind of a long reading because we're going to take a look at the person that you're currently dealing with. We'll look at all of their energy, and then we'll look at the person that's coming back around into your life, and we'll see what they have going on as well. Communicate clearly. All right, let's get an oracle, an angel, romance angel. So let's get one for the person that you're dealing with. And I kind of feel like this is the person that you're dealing with now, is like there's something better. And with this other person that you feel as though maybe they've deserted you in the past, it's time to communicate clearly, especially with this heart chakra here. There's things that neither one of you have said that I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to say this month. And that'll really change your life in a lot of ways, because something that didn't seem like an option at one time in your life, now it is, and so you'll have to decide between 2 different people. Let's see. All right, the person you're dealing with currently, you got new love in the reverse. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now, with that intimacy, I feel like this new person was kind of a distraction, but I don't feel like the same intensity in the connection as I'm picking up on from this person that it looks like is now trying to work with you from your past. Let's get advice for the person that's coming back. What do we have? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. However, this is in the reverse. So it's interesting because I feel like this person is coming back around, but you don't know what you want, right? So you might feel like this is happening sooner than you thought it would. You might feel as though you're still like kind of up in the air with the person you're dealing with now. And it's like, oh my God, now this person is here and I wasn't ready for this, right? Bottom of your deck, you got past life relationship. You've known each other before. So it's very possible that this person that's coming back around, you still have some unresolved karma or some kind of lesson. It could even be that there's something that, like, there's more to the story. It hasn't played all the way out yet. And so there's still more to this, right? You still might be feeling that energetic pull towards this person, because I feel as though it's not the final chapter. Everything that's supposed to happen between the 2 of you has not happened yet. All right, Taurus, I am going to look into what all of that may be. I'm going to take a look at your people, kind of get a feel for the person you're already dealing with, how they will respond to being cut out or shut out if that's something you decide. Let's see if you can trust this new person. They're not new, right? It's like the person before the person you're dealing with now. So the old energy that's coming back around, but it might feel a little bit new. We'll see if you can trust that person and kind of what they're bringing into your life. The link to the extended is in the description box. And then there's going to be a preview to the extended reading at the end of this video as well. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for all of you. Good luck in making your decision, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye. It's like something with them has changed, and I don't know if this is a continuation of the last reading I did for you. So maybe check that out, because I released one maybe like a week or two ago for March, where it was talking about how your person is like super depressed and expecting you to leave. But I feel like this person, it's almost like they've kind of given up on this. They think that you're over them is really what this is. And I don't know if you've been having like arguments with this person lately or what, but it seems like they might be working on something behind the scenes. So if you've been like suspicious of your person doing things or being like super aloof, it may be that they've come back in contact with someone who would be a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person, it's like they want you to decide, but I feel like they've already made a decision to look at this as a loss, or like you're not going to pick them. This person, it's like they assessed the situation. They saw you with someone else, and they intuitively were like, this isn't going to last. We got ego, tradition, the reverse, arguments, forgiveness. So to them, they were just like, okay, Taurus is doing what they're doing. I'm going to just let this ride. It's not going to take long before this isn't going to work. You know, me and Taurus have had our problems and our ups and downs. We come back to each other, so we will figure this out, right? They're getting very impatient because they're not, with these oracle cards, it's like they're getting into a place where it's like, okay, this is taking too long. This is taking too long for Taurus to figure this out. I was going to just try to let them, deal with it the way that they're dealing with it. But now I'm seeing that like this could start to drag. Like Taurus is clearly unhappy wherever they are. It's my job to come get them, because this person feels like you need to be rescued from wherever you are. I don't know what you've told them. I don't know what people, like if you have people in the same circle, if they've told them something, whatever this is. It's like this person is starting to feel like the energy that's in your life every day, or the person that you're dealing with the most, is damaging you.